Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a weekend.
I know it's been such like I feel like a crazy like just a couple of days. So welcome to Brew and Banter
Welcome back.
and welcome back and we're now on a full episode.
Yeah, we're back to full episodes. I feel like we've been having so much fun, like just having like small little episodes because we just keep talking. So we're like, we might as well just keep recording. And we always have all this content, but I'm always excited when we have like our full episodes coming up because there's so much that we want to get into. So let's get
And,
into it.
and also to note, today we have a guest speaker in John, John Jordan, right? Right? John Jordan?
Oh
You
my
can
God.
introduce yourself if you want to introduce yourself.
I'm John Jordan.
Well, say it to the camera.
Uh, I worked on Broadway forever, almost 30 years, and then I
Oh my
went
God.
to film and television, and I worked on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, amongst other things, and I have an Emmy Award for that. And
He
I've been a
does.
hairdresser since I was probably 16. Oh,
Oh
when I
my gosh. That is crazy. Like, no pressure, no pressure. But that's incredible. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, so Noah, what's brewing?
What's brewing? I mean, like, the first thing is Pedro Pascal being killed off in episode two. Like, The Last of
Yeah,
Us.
that was very depressing. I was like immediately like, do I want to keep watching? They literally just killed off like the whole reason I'm watching the show. But I know that in the video game because this is all based on an actual like video game. They do kill him off that way, very horribly, and brutally. So I know that it was meant to happen. Even the shots that they have, like the way it's directed in the actual show, is how it's really directed in the video game, which I think is really cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, the viewership went down like crazy when this guy got killed
Oh,
off.
I stopped watching. Like,
Yeah, no, they lost a
I know
lot.
I know that it's part of the video game like storyline or whatever. I stopped watching. I was like, wait,
I
Pedro Pascal
know.
is not part of this anymore. I'm like, no.
No, it's super sad. I mean, he knew when he was signing up that he was gonna get killed off, so it wasn't like something he was shocked by. I mean, I was because I've never played The Last of Us, so I didn't expect it. So when it happened, like my jaw literally dropped, like probably most people. But the numbers were significant. Like I believe, I don't know if it was the premiere or the finale, it was like 8 point something million views, and then by like the finale of like this second season, I think they've gone down to like 3 point something million.
Yeah, no,
So that's a huge drop.
I might be part of the problem because I literally like told everyone to stop watching the show. No,
That's actually so funny.
no, I was like, there's no reason to watch this anymore.
Oh,
Sorry,
the
sorry,
thing is,
HBO, Warner Brothers.
the thing is, like, once I get invested, I feel like I have to finish it. You already know with like The Walking Dead, you keep telling me, don't keep watching it. It's a
Oh,
waste of your time.
they all
But
die.
it's so good, and I feel like I need to know what happens, even though I know probably what will. I'm invested now. I need to keep watching. The one show I couldn't get past with that was like Riverdale. Once I got to a certain season, I'm like, what is happening? Like, it was very camp. It was good in the first few seasons. It was very camp towards the end, and then things started happening like La Llorona, and I was like, okay, no, like, uh, this is no longer Riverdale. So I had to stop
I
watching.
don't know. What are some of your jump in like and
I don't watch that Riverdale. What do I watch?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I guess I
What do you
we've been.
watch?
Oh, I just finished watching the Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh,
I don't know if I've watched that one.
It's on Netflix, and it's based on the book, which they did a movie of the Lincoln Lawyer with
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, but the character is Hispanic in the books. He's from
Yes.
Mexico,
That's
and
awesome.
so they cast this Mexican actor to play the Lincoln Lawyer. And the reason why he's called Lincoln Lawyer is because he has a driver and he has a Lincoln and he sits in the back seat and works while he is going back and forth to court. That's why they call him the Lincoln Lawyer.
I've definitely seen that name pop up. I didn't know what it was about, but I have to check it out. Like I'm gonna look into it and see like because I like to watch all types of shows. I mean, my guilty pleasure is like reality TV, which you know, but I
Well,
definitely will watch anything.
we will get into reality TV.
Reality TV.
Like,
Yeah. No, but talking about being typecasted, we should get into that. Like being typecasted in Hollywood, there's so much like controversy like lately with certain roles. Like I remember when like The Little Mermaid happened, that was like, oh my God, that was like insane the way people were hating
what,
on
the
like
Little Mermaid couldn't be African?
black. Yeah, they were like what they were pissed
I mean,
off. I'm like, she's a
are we
mermaid.
allowed to say the word black anymore? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Um, but it was just like I was just okay, if it was like an Asian, like if it was like Mulan and then they typecast it, like they casted somebody else, that's a whole different story because the whole purpose of that like
Why can't Mulan
character,
be black?
Wait, what? Well, he's not. Well, it takes place in China.
Oh,
yeah,
there's no black people in China?
Not during this time.
Oh,
yes.
wait a minute.
So,
In the cartoon, Donny Osmond sang the voice.
That's true. That is correct.
well, yeah, but now everyone's like very nitpicky and like when she came out as like the role for the Little Mermaid, people were losing their freaking minds. I was just like, can we be pissed off about something else?
Well, you know that the original Disney like version of The Little Mermaid actually got banned because it showed the Little Mermaid like with her boobs, like
Oh yeah, like when she's swimming up, like her hair is like
yeah,
covering her,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah. I mean, it didn't show like boobs, but like it showed
it
like
was
some,
like a side profile. Like you can kind of like, put two and two together that she's naked.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that that's the. I mean, if you're swimming underneath the water and like,
She just grows a bikini, like she's swimming up to the surface in a bikini. No, that would actually be hysterical.
So they want to be
But
honest.
yeah, but I mean, what did you think, by the way, of like the Snow White movie? Did you end up watching it?
I did.
How
Did
was
you
it?
like it?
I did not. I am not a fan.
Really?
I am a fan of Rachel. Like I like Rachel. It was like too much. Like
The delay.
it was like too much CGI. I am a fan of Rachel Zegler, like, because I saw her in Romeo and Juliet, like on Broadway, which was an amazing, like production. Um, I didn't like all the weird controversy between her and Gal Gadot, like, because I am a super fan of Gal Gadot, like,
Who's Gal Gadot play? The Evil Queen?
yeah,
Ah,
She was getting so much hate on TikTok.
Gal
yeah.
Like for her acting, not even for like being her like literally for her acting. I saw so many videos of Gal Gadot like
You know
after
that
this.
people, she just got her Hollywood
Yes,
star,
like the star. Yeah, I saw
and
that.
and people literally went and defaced and like tried to destroy her Hollywood star. Like
I
that,
didn't know that part.
yeah.
people need to read a book or something. It's ridiculous to do that. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no. I definitely feel bad for her with all like the backlash she's gotten. I haven't seen the Snow White movie, but like I've heard the song that Rachel Zegler sings and it's so good. Like I'm sorry, Rachel Zegler, she's an incredible singer, actress. I saw her in the Hunger Games too. Really, really good.
Yeah.
But Gal Gadot, fun fact, when I was serving in the military, I went, actually, I was in the same military base.
I imagine you're saying like I was with her, like we
No,
were.
no, no, no. I was at the same. For security reasons, like I can't say
Yeah, yeah.
which base. But I was at the same military base, and she was such a tough ass bitch, like person, like she doesn't take crap from people, and she's also gorgeous, and
Yeah.
like I'm like, sound off, pop off. What do people say nowadays? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, like pop off, literally pop off.
I don't know. Like,
No, but she is stunning.
don't cap a bitch. Uh,
No, now when someone's capping, it's that they're like lying. Like you're cap means like that's a lie.
does it?
Yeah, so when someone says like that's cap, that's a lie. Or
Oh,
you're capping, you're
pop,
lying.
popping off is
Popping off is like verbally like going off like on somebody. Yeah, like just like saying shit bluntly like that's popping off.
I
Or
mean,
I don't know if it means beating someone up, but I think it means like going off verbally on the person.
okay.
Yeah, pop
Uh,
off.
pop off. Pop
Pop off.
off.
So
Yes, go.
So since
Pop
the
off.
Tonys pop off, the Tonys are coming up. That's gonna pop off for sure. You want to talk about your favorite musicals that they're gonna be, showing at the Tony Awards? Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh, it's gonna be maybe Happy Ending that's going to win Best Musical or Operation Mincemeat,
Operation Mince. I have to catch up
which
with
is
Broadway
World War
musicals.
One. I think I sent you the video of.
You did. I watched like all the trailers, and honestly, that one looked really, really good. I was telling you that I thought Joshua would like that one because he's not into like Broadway like that. Like, I've had to introduce him to a lot of Broadway. Like, literally, when I met him, it was like Mamma Mia or like Grease.
Yeah.
So he's a huge ABBA fan. Like, it's really funny. He's younger than me, but like, he listens to ABBA, like, fully listens to ABBA.
He's. I think you were in the original production of ABBA or Mamma Mia.
No, no,
No frick, no
no.
freaking way. That's insane.
Um, no, Mamma Mia's coming back to Broadway.
I
To
know
the
it
Winter
is.
Garden.
Yes.
Um,
Because George Clooney hates performing on Broadway.
he does?
Yes,
Oh,
Really?
they filmed that show that he's in, and it's going to be on PBS.
it's gonna. Yeah.
So you don't have to
Yes.
pay $900 for it. Like, who would fucking do that?
Good night. Good luck. Good night. Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but when Mamma Mia comes back, because like it's not if, it's a when, I need to book a flight. I need to book a
Well,
flight
I
and I
mean,
need to go watch it.
you're coming this upcoming weekend, and
I am, but I'm gonna have to book another one.
uh,
I'm gonna have to
it's
go back.
like, what's the big song in Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
That
No.
song.
If I could do it again.
Oh, I don't know.
Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, you work in Broadway.
But Mamma Mia was like fringy. You know what I mean? Like we were like, it's still running that show.
Listen, I would so do the song Super Trooper. Like when I swear to God, like you know how like people do like a whole like dance number at their weddings? Like that I would pop off doing. That'd
Uh,
be the song.
I listen to ABBA all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
wait, really? Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, all the time.
Why?
Well, it's like it's very
You know that they all hate each other, right?
Really?
Yes.
and yet
Yes.
They
uh,
make great music.
the Gillionaires from Mamma Mia,
Yeah, because they make really cool content,
And
but
then
they
they-
also like
and then
like
they made the movie
like
with Meryl Streep.
Yeah. But about like bands and like, tea within the bands. I love how like Stevie Nicks literally like was singing to her ex like on stage. Like, that song that's like this song is oh my God, that moment was iconic. Like people were like,
What
she's
was
like
the
doing a spell.
what was the Phantom of the Opera experience that you had?
Oh, well, I came to New York from the tour of Miss Saigon, the first national tour of Miss Saigon. A friend of mine said to me, "Go rent my apartment, sublet my apartment, and for like 6 months. And if you don't get a job, then we won't talk about it for anymore. You can go back to Connecticut and live your life." I'm like, okay. So I went.
It sounds cold.
So what?
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Connecticut's not cold. It's not. It's the same weather as here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. New York is colder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't New York more up north? So wouldn't it be considered colder
No,
than
no, no.
Connecticut?
Connecticut is like,
Yeah.
I'm really bad at geography, guys. Like literally anything geography related, do not ask me.
So I came here Labor Day weekend, and on the Monday I went and dropped my resumes off at all Broadway shows. And what I had was that little IATSE bug, because I became union at the Kennedy Center in Washington. Finally, after trying to get into the union forever, I finally get in. So I dropped it off, and every day I was like, I'm never going to get hired here. Oh my God, I'm not going to get hired here. And Sunday, I got a call from Phantom of the Opera, and they were like, "Do you want to swing?" I was like, "Yeah." So I was in New York 6 days when I got hired on Phantom of the Opera.
so swinging is not like swingers
Not
from
like Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
yes.
No, uh,
It's
swinging is a little more like, say, like Noah's the hairdresser, and he goes out. He's out because he's sick or something. I take his place. That's what you swing into the part, into the.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I was the
Well,
I was the key swing there for like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and then I got. They didn't want to teach me the last track. He had a superstition about it, and it was the Carlotta track, and he was like, "No, I want to teach you because you're going to get a full-time job if I teach it to you." So, and I was there a lot. I mean, a lot. Somebody was always out. So, anyway, I was swinging over at Kiss of the Spider Woman. We'll talk about that later.
yes.
And
We'll brew and banter about kissing of spiders.
first it was
and
Julie
of women.
in the original, and then it was Vanessa Williams, and then it was Maria Conchita Alonso, right?
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Ken.
So I took
Ken.
over when Maria came
Ken,
into
by
the
the way,
show.
means yes in Hebrew.
Yeah.
By the
So
way, your camera, it's like blurry. I don't know if you noticed that.
oh, I thought you just put it on soft focus for me.
It
It wouldn't look so wrinkly.
like goes in and out. I don't know why it's doing that.
So anyway, I took over at Kiss of the Spider Woman. I left Phantom of the Opera, and
How was it?
it was
How was Phantom of the Opera?
it was really fun. Almost
Oh my
everything
gosh.
in the dark, and if you're on the Christine track, it's like it's really
Oh, Christine is like
it's
that's
really dark.
yeah.
And the woman who was the Christine dresser, this woman Erna, who's retired now, was like so bossy. And there's this one thing where you're standing off stage and like this set flat comes off stage and you have to walk through it. It's like a portal to go to the quick change area. And I'm standing there waiting with like the bow in my hand, nervous about it the first time I did it. And the woman like, "Go!" like that to me, and I like ran through the thing. And after that, I was like afraid of her. I was totally afraid of the dresser. She was like,
No, like that must be so intimidating. Like, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to be like on a Broadway stage. So that in itself is just like
Oh,
terrifying.
we're gonna be on a Broadway stage. Don't worry. I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting.
Manifest it, manifest it.
Wait, what were you talking about? Manifestation, like back room, like dressing room manifestations.
"No." What I really wanted to do when I was working on Broadway was I really wanted to work on. I mean, I was working on Phantom of the Opera, but I really wanted to work on Beauty and the Beast. So I was reading this book called Creative Visualization by this woman Shakti Gawain, and she wants you to have like this like board. It's a vision board, and it's in four, right? You put a
Yeah.
circle in four, and
It's like Kabbalah.
it's like
Like, yeah.
the first one is home, and the second one is work, and the third one is romance, and the fourth one is money. So, and then you cut out pictures and put them in each thing, and you put it someplace private, and every day you put your hands on it, and you visualize those things, right?
Oh, okay. I have
It
a
was like
vision board.
it's like the original print Pinterest or something like that, right?
No, no, no. This
Like
was actually
or like
an
Because you have to like visualize it in your head, not just like have the pictures there, but like actually like almost creating like this daydream of like what actually is going
yeah,
to happen.
you have to manifest it.
you have to,
Yeah.
yeah, we have to stop manifesting some things.
So
You keep manifesting Final Destination, and I
I
swear to you, like you're gonna get hit with an e-bike one of these days. Please stop.
right?
Please.
Every day when the phone rang in my apartment, because I was doing
wait, your phone rang like
yeah, you would have
you have a
it was-
phone that
this was
rings?
before hard lines. I mean, before cell phones, you had hardline, right?
Landline, I think.
Landlines.
Landlines, yeah.
Okay, like with the
So-
cord.
So
right?
every day it would, so anyway, I got late. I was lazy about the board. So, and what I really wanted to do really was work on Beauty and the Beast. So I got the poster. Remember the poster, what it looks like for Beauty and the Beast? And where he's holding the rose, I cut a slit and I put my business card there. So every day I would put my hands on it when the phone rang, and I would go, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. I really want to work on Beauty and the Beast. And I would pick up the phone. So this happened. So this one day I picked up the
Wait,
phone.
am I the beauty and you're the beast?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So I pick up the phone, and it's this designer, David Lawrence, this hair designer. And he says to me, "Is this John Jordan?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Listen, we're doing Beauty and the Beast, and we need help building it." And I thought, I was like, very excited. I was like, "Okay, well, when do you want me to come?" He goes, "Well, how about tomorrow?" I was like, "Great." He goes, "Okay, 2 o'clock is okay." And I said, "Yeah." And I
Oh
hung
my
up the
God.
phone and I thought, "Oh my God, it worked! It worked! That is so amazing!" So
And by the way, they are actually reviving Beauty and the Beast
I know that.
and bringing it back to Broadway.
Yeah. So
Oh
anyway,
my God, that's such a dream.
so I was there.
That's
I was at this hair studio. It was Bob Kelly. On the West Coast it was Max Factor. On the East Coast it was Bob Kelly. There was just two guys, and Bob Kelly was like he was like a longshoreman, and he came out of the Navy and created Bob Kelly's and worked on Broadway forever. Built all these wigs, for like things that you know and things that you don't know. Like he built uh,
Well,
Captain Kangaroo.
yeah,
He
but
built that.
he was also like involved with Cher. I want to.
No,
that was Bob
no.
Mackey. That's
Bob
Bob
Mackie.
Mackey.
That was
Sorry.
Bob Mackie. So anyway, I go to the studio and they give you the Bibles. And the Bibles have like how to do the sets and how to do the come outs. So I'm I'm there working, just working away, like so happy. I'm working on Beauty of the Beast, rolling wigs and that kind of stuff and putting them in the oven. So finally,
No oven talk.
Oh
No.
my God.
the wig oven, the wig oven,
The wig oven.
the wig oven, and the wig.
No ovens, no fire, no burning people alive.
A
My
wig
God.
The wig oven is like a dryer, but it's a cabinet, and it has shelves in it, so you can put wig heads in there and turn it on, and it blows warm air. It's like being under a dryer, only it circulates the air around the wigs, right?
I didn't know you had to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that they like brush them and like
I'm learning. I'm learning as like he's speaking.
Yeah.
I have a kiss of a Spider Woman.
So,
Uh,
I'm doing wigs for like 2 days, and on the second day, I finally said to the supervisor, whose name was Wanda Gregory, the great Wanda Gregory, I said to her, "So this is for the Broadway company?" And she goes, "No, it's for the Toronto company." And I thought, "Oh crap! I need to be more specific when I ask for things." So there you go.
That's actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna be like very specific. Like now I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna visualize it. I have a vision board and a bunch of it is like saving money, making money. I actually had the Romeo and Juliet Broadway show on the vision board because I really wanted to watch it at that time.
Yeah.
it's
Um,
great. It's actually really great because they
yeah.
do it in iambic pentameter. The whole
Oh.
Yeah,
show.
I saw how it's like everyone's like surrounding the stage. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
No,
And
no,
I like,
but they do the whole script in iambic pentameter, which is like ba 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 ba,
Oh, see that? I didn't know that.
and they it's a play that's all vocal, but they do it in like a rhythmic kind of
that's cool though.
like scenario.
No, I was really intrigued by it. I'm like sad. Like I couldn't go at the time to New York, but definitely like when I go, like we're gonna have to, well, maybe not this weekend because we have a fully
Oh
packed
boy.
weekend,
It's
but
gonna be
definitely another time we
I,
have to see
I,
Broadway shows.
yeah.
I did tell him about our weekend like
Yeah.
schedule plannery. Um, it's insane. So
Tune in for that episode, guys.
tune
That'll
in for
be,
that.
yeah.
To
Yeah, for sure. But I
I don't.
cannot
We're
believe,
not giving spoilers. No
yeah, no
spoilers. And
spoilers.
by the way, Joel doesn't die.
Allegedly, allegedly. No, but I cannot believe I studied musical theater in high school. I've been singing my whole life, and like my dream was always Broadway growing up, and I've never seen a Broadway show on Broadway. Like that, those words coming out of my mouth, I'm like, oh my God. I've only ever seen like shows like in the Arch Center in Miami and like when people have toured. I saw Heathers the musical, and I am obsessed with Heathers.
Yeah.
I really, really love that musical. And
Heather's the musical is coming back.
oh my
Here in
God.
New York.
So we gotta start making a list.
Yeah,
We gotta make a list of which ones I have to
we
go
have to make
watch.
a whole thing that
Well,
we have to like.
no, what was your
No, I.
show that you saw?
My first Broadway show that I ever saw was The Drowsy Chaperone.
All right. That's a good show to see first. Yeah.
Well, when I was in elementary school and middle
I
school,
mean, I'm
my.
always like a drowsy chaperone. Like,
I love that.
When you were in elementary school, what happened?
Oh, in the school I went to, like the K through 8 school, the eighth grade teacher, she would always do musicals for like the eighth grade class at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So if you want to count like the first ever musical I really watched, it was actually Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh,
And then, yeah, I saw Bye Bye Birdie, West Side Story, like the productions that she did of that. But the first ever, like, legitimate Broadway tour I've ever seen was Wicked. I saw Wicked in Miami when they toured over here, and it was, it's a core memory. Like, that was, like, the biggest deal to me to see that. Even the production, the stage setup was beautiful. Like, it was just, like, out of this world.
that's good.
So,
yeah.
yeah, so seeing Wicked, like, in a movie now is just, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, I love Wicked. I know a lot of like the old school like Broadway musicals, but I need to start catching up. I have not seen Hadestown or a lot of these like newer shows. I mean, Hadestown isn't
Hadestown,
super super new.
Hadestown is one of my favorite shows. Um, do you know what it's based off of?
Yes. Like, isn't it about Persephone and
Yeah,
like the guy that like he can't look back and if
that
not she'll yeah. I know what it's about. I've heard some of the songs. Like I have definitely heard some songs from Hadestown, but I haven't seen it in its entirety. And I heard it's like one of the best. So
but
I
it's like having the trust and the focus of knowing that you are saving someone's life, and the only requirement is not looking backwards.
like I'm laughing because I have the memory of a goldfish and I'll just forget. Like I'll literally like be like, "Hey, what's
Well,
oh shit."
this is being recorded and
No, but I'll literally look back by accident. Like that would be me. Like I would be walking. It's like the one job you have is don't look back. And I'll literally be, I'll forget. I'm like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And yeah, whoever's behind me is screwed for sure, for sure. But oh my God. So talking about like things like backstage stuff, I wanted to get into a whole other backstage scenario. The French president.
yeah, but you can get into more back. Talk about Patti LuPone.
Well, I had a good experience, Patti LuPone. I didn't have a bad experience. I did the concert version of Sweeney Todd when it was up at Lincoln Center. It was like 4 days or something, and she was up there as Mrs. Lovett, and it was supposed to be Bryn Terfel as Sweeney. He's an opera singer, Bryn Terfel. So, but he wrenched his back. So the producer came into the room, and I was setting up the room. The producer came into the room and said, "Listen, Bryn Terfel wrenched his back, so it's going to be George Hearn." And I was like, "What? It's going to be George Hearn? Oh my God!" I'm okay. Thanks for telling me. Like that was amazing because he was one of the original Sweeneys.
Yes,
You know,
that can.
Oh my God. No, but Patti LuPone, I love her interviews. She's so freaking hysterical and blunt. Like I honestly, like I'd want her to be my friend.
she's
But
al- she's always been like that, like that.
yeah, like she's just herself.
Always
Like she's
herself.
one of those unfiltered people, and that's why I love her. Like I genuinely love how unfiltered she is.
Yeah.
Like you could ask her about another celebrity and she's like, "Yeah, horrible, should not have been casted." Like she's just fucking so funny. Like I really love her. Did you
Oh,
see her in the show, the Marvel show? Agatha, well, Agatha All Along?
That's
oh yeah, I did.
yeah.
Agatha at again or at
Mm,
once?
All
I,
Along.
All
all
along,
along.
all along.
The alliterations.
So
Anyways.
this is the story. Like, and this was before she did the concert, and and then played the part on Broadway. So she writes an email to Stephen Sondheim, who wrote it, and says, when the movie came out, "Oh, you must be so proud, and how what an accomplishment to have this show on video on on
There was no video.
celluloid forever."
There was no
And
video. It was like pictures. Like it was like I'm like Michael Jackson. Like
no, no, it was Johnny Depp playing Sweeney Todd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I love him.
she compliments him, and then she says to Stephen Sondheim in the email, "It's too bad you couldn't get singers to sing those roles because it would have been that much better." And Stephen Sondheim writes back to her, "Who asked you, cunt?"
I don't think we can say cunt, but I mean, sure.
Well, you can edit it
This
out.
is not a politically correct podcast.
I think we've said worse things than the word cunt.
She
So,
I know. She laughed at
Brew,
it.
brew and banter.
She laughed at it, and then she printed it out and she framed it, and it's in her foyer now. And
obsessed.
she then wrote him an email and apologizing, and she said, "I shouldn't have said it. I'm so sorry."
I
But
mean, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, that kind of saying. But I
yeah,
love how she can take it. Like, I love how she can, like, come at you and she can take the heat back. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so funny that she framed that. I
I
feel like I would do that.
I think she also has what do they call that? An eidetic
Oh,
memory.
it's also called chutzpah.
She has an eidetic memory where like if she's introduced to
Like,
you, you tell her like she'll say to you, do you have any kids? And you say, oh yeah, I have one. I have a son. He graduated from kindergarten. Blah blah blah. She'll ask you the next day. She'll remember it and be introduced to like 25 people, and she'll say to you, how's your son doing today? You know, and she'll call him by name. So
why did he bring that up right now? Out of curiosity.
what?
No, just that statement.
Well, about her son graduating from kindergarten.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no,
we talked about it before.
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
think
that's fine.
Train and stuff, you know.
No, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. No, he did graduate. I'm super happy and proud of him going on to first grade. So
Yes.
all big accomplishments. I'm
It's
really
like
happy
we
for
went
him.
from like Patty LuPone to like
No, no, I get where he was going with it. I get where he was like using that as the example. No, but that's like
Yeah.
I love her. I think she's super funny.
I do.
You have to Neil, did you watch Agatha all along?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
you did?
I did.
what I did
You
not.
It
You
was
have
good.
you have to watch everything on Hulu plus Disney Plus, right? Is that what
Oh
the
yeah. I
is
also
that what
watched.
is that what
She's
my
in Hollywood in the series Hollywood.
I don't think I've seen that one.
She plays the
well, she's like the
she's the head of the studio's wife, and then he has a heart attack and goes into a coma, and she takes over as the head of the studio, and she's really good in it. But the way that you're introduced to her is that she drives up to the gas station. You know what it's about, right? And
No, no.
she's
she's they're
this
like,
is not on the production
I
notes.
know.
But anyways,
It's okay.
And her
yeah.
getting like screwed on the stairs by the
Yes.
guy now
Yes.
playing
Yes.
Superman.
Yes, Tom Holland. Yes.
Is his name Tom Hall? Is that the old super? No, wait.
The brand new Superman that's coming
It's
out
Tom is
Oh, okay, okay.
with the
Oh,
suit.
I'm
Oh no,
excited.
no, no. The new Superman. Oh, uh,
Wait, isn't Tom Holland
no, that's
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
that
have yet to watch all the new Spider-Man movies. I've watched one.
Brandon is that his name?
No, Brandon is the older
No,
Spider.
there was a Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill was the older, like I think the
No, but
Superman before
It
him.
was Brandon Ruth, and then Henry Cavill, and now it's
It's a new guy, and it's the guy who was in Hollywood. Play plays that part.
yes.
I'm excited for that new Superman movie though.
No, no,
Whether I thought she was
but
really nice.
but you know that like all the Supermans, like actors that have played Superman or been casted as Superman,
Yeah.
have been raped.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a crazy statistic. Holy shit.
Uh,
I mean,
Damn.
That's literally like they've been raped like by the directors and the producers of
I would love to see you try and rape Henry Cavill as big as he was.
it doesn't matter. It's him looking for a job.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter about like physical size or
Yeah, yeah.
like
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
because he's so big. He's such a big guy.
okay.
I think the requirement of Superman period is to be a big guy at this point. Yeah, but I'm excited for the new one.
I am I am Superman person.
You're a big fan. I actually watched when I was a kid, my grandpa was like always showing me like the classic like episodes of like Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash. Like I watched a lot of like old school like episodes and also like black and white films of like Zorro. Like he loved Zorro. So I was always watching like those episodes, those movies. Yeah.
El hombre con el cuchillo, like,
Yeah, no, but a lot of Superman. I grew up watching a lot of Superman for sure. I teared up when I saw the trailer for the new one. I literally did because hearing the song, it got me emotional. I don't know, it's a classic for me.
Yeah.
Um, but we gotta get into something that I've been wanting to bring up.
oh, bring it
So
up.
we gotta talk about the
Okay,
French president.
brew, like, go.
The French president getting like freaking what was it? Wasn't even a
Wait, wait,
slap. What was it? They like he
it's
was like pushed.
Yeah.
like,
Did you see like what they were saying? That it was just like that it wasn't like that, that they were just like I don't know what they used. It was kind of like a word similar to like bantering, like like joking around, and that it was AI by like the Russians or some shit. I'm like, but then someone actually posted the full video. Like yeah, they were trying to blame the press. They were trying to say that it was like not like an accurate video, that it wasn't real, or that it was AI or something like that.
no, no,
And
it's a real
yeah,
video.
it is. It is. They posted the full thing, so then they proved that that statement was also wrong. But seeing that, oh my God, I don't even know how I would react. Like, my boyfriend literally told me, like, if that was me, I think I'd be like, okay, guys, we're going back up in the air. Let's get this plane back up in the air. We're leaving. Like,
I'm gonna eat some mozzarella cheese.
by itself.
Yes,
You don't have like the string cheese? Oh
I
my
do.
God.
I do. Mm,
It's his string cheese. It's
That's
already
his version. It's already like strung up.
it's already strung up.
It's already strung up. You don't have to do it. Less work. I mean, that makes sense. But that's an interesting snack. But yeah,
Mozzarella cheese.
like I said in episode 1, cheese and bread are the loves of my life. Cheese and bread.
I love my carbs. I eat way too many carbs. I eat way too much cheese. Like,
Yeah, me. But yeah, I mean, what did you think about that whole incident with the French president? What did you think when you saw that?
she was a boss ass bitch. And that was in Vietnam. They landed in Vietnam. And like like quite honestly, like, cuz the French love me so much. Um and I said
I can't even drink this.
but I mean
They love you
like
so much.
I love you too. Like,
Oh no, I said they, but yeah, I love you. I love
I'm sorry. My, um, like the French are like kind of going a little bit insane. There was just 293 people that got arrested in a Free Palestine riot. And I say that in quotation, like air quotation
We
mark.
don't want the French government coming for us. Allegedly, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Please don't attack us. Don't sue us.
No, they're not gonna sue us. I think that they're afraid of me. Um,
Oh my God.
and that's why I won't go.
Go back.
No.
Let's go
Even
to Italy.
let's go to Italy. I love the Italians. The Italians are. You're Italian.
I am.
There you go.
Let's go to Italy. Let's do that. We'll make that a trip.
I also love the Brits and the Scots and the Irish.
I was just gonna ask about the Irish. I was like, have you ever been to Ireland?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh my gosh.
And like, I mean, I like drinking, so like,
I like beer, so it works out.
but everyone's just like really happy and respectful. But if anyone tries to fork with you, like, people step in.
Yeah,
Like,
unlike a lot of people here in the US, apparently. I think that like everyone's like every man for themselves, like it's literally it feels that way sometimes. It's kind of scary being here with everything going on, which we can also get into that. I mean, talk
yeah,
about the whole thing that happened. Where was it located, that whole incident you were talking about? Was it someone from Colorado or it happened in Colorado?
it happened in Boulder, Colorado. Someone decided to create Molotov cocktails and burn Jewish individuals, Jewish families, and children on fire.
No, and I did not even, I wasn't there. I also there's not enough footage because no one was gonna want to like record that horror show, but like I did see a video of like someone literally like getting like a blanket or a cloth or something to like, help someone out or having them roll. Like that's people are so sick. Like they're just sick. Like who does that? Like it's just
Yeah,
innocent
no,
people.
like who does that? Like, and then they're chanting "Free Palestine, Free Palestine." Do you think that they are actually doing anything positive for people in Gaza? It's like, or do you think that they're doing anything like beneficial by doing that?
Yeah.
Like,
You're like it's kind of it's so hypocritical. They're like preaching about like not killing people, but then they're like killing people.
I'm gonna burn you alive.
Like it's no, it's ridiculous. That's not even the right word. It's just sick. It's disgusting, and it's really disheartening to see that people could like just hurt like families like that, like innocent like children that like they didn't do anything. These people didn't do anything, and just for their religion, who they are, like they're
Well, because it's
getting.
Shavat. It's Shavat right now.
Yeah, it's I didn't even know about it until you told me. And that also tells me how little people are speaking about these like hate crimes, because that's what it is against the Jewish community. There is not enough, I don't think, at least, because I'm not seeing it. There is not enough like news outlets or just like sources out there putting this news out,
Because
like I
because
don't see it.
because the media does not want to talk about anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
They don't, and we are. And I'm going to use like our channel, like, to talk about how also like Jewish people doesn't not even just Jewish people. It sounds so stupid that I have to like go backwards and saying that like Jewish people, like, any religion, okay, should not be subjected to having that type of behavior
Mm.
Yeah.
reacted to them.
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't
it's
matter if
true.
you're Catholic, Christian, Buddhist, who, like Hindu, uh, like, no one
Yeah.
should live in fear just based on their own religion, on believing in God.
Yeah, or whatever you believe in. Like people, there's a lot of hate in this world and a lot of darkness that comes with it, and it's scary that people can't even just like go to the grocery store or just go watch a movie, go to a museum, wherever it may be, and you're at risk of getting
You
shot or getting like I don't even know, like being in freaking flames. Like how sad is that? Like truly just sad, disgusting, all of those horrible words. Um, it's scary. And like and
I mean, would you be able to like harm a person?
No,
no,
I would.
no.
no.
I can't even watch like a horror movie when
I was in the military for 2 years. I never killed anyone ever. I cooked for people.
and weren't you a combat medic as well?
Yes. And say, yeah, I had to like learn how to. And I'm also autistic.
I every time like I swear you have so many stories about your life
No,
like
it's not. It's not stories.
well no but I'm saying like when you tell me about all the things you've gone through and like all the help you've given to people and like all the things you've done a lot of advocacy work like I know because of what you've told me and what I've also seen you do. You've done a lot of advocacy work in your life.
Like a week ago created a whole website for the Democratic Republic of Congo to help trans black women to have access to services and built it out of scratch.
Yeah, and just because
And
you're Jewish, you
you know what you know the payment I got like or I it was volunteer work. You know what I got in return was pizza and beer.
that's pretty nice.
Uh, no, no, I like my carbs.
You like your carbs, you like your cheese.
He likes his
But
pizza.
yeah, I it's ridiculous how you've done all of this, but just because you were like the Star of David, you want to kill children and you believe in genocide and like what the fuck? Like
No,
honestly, like
no,
I know
no, I
I'm
don't. No, no, I don't.
yeah. Yeah, people
But it's like I ask myself every single morning, how do you make the world a better and safer place?
yeah. Yeah.
It's a good way to be.
And I really like that you have an active
Three mitzvahs. Mitzvahs are good deeds. That's
Yeah.
like
I love how you make an active effort though to do at least three of those good deeds. And it doesn't matter like how big or how small, like you just want to make sure that you are holding yourself accountable and actively making the effort to do those good deeds, whatever it may be. I think that honestly inspired me to want to do that. So I need to start actually like remembering it throughout my day, just like I have to remember to be manifesting. But I think it's you're an incredible person. You've done so much good work, and
you're
you
you're
you
you're
don't like when I hype you
you're
up,
an
but
incredible person, and we're going to have an incredible upcoming weekend coming up.
we
Uh,
are. It's gonna be like a
it's gonna be
dream.
really like tiring. It's good just to like
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It it
I
definitely
will tell you that part. Like it's gonna be exhausting. Like
yeah. But it's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna get to do like things that are like for me, I thought they were like gonna be like that they were never gonna happen. A lot of the things that we're gonna be doing, which I'm not gonna spoil anything, it's just
no
honestly things
spoilers.
I
No spoilers.
no spoilers.
Pedro Pascal was already killed. No.
No, I genuinely did not think any of those things were gonna ever happen for me, like ever in my life. So the fact that I'm even like having that opportunity, I am so grateful to you for inviting me and for allowing me to do this with you because that is literally for me, it feels like a once in a lifetime. Cheers to that. It's literally a once in a lifetime thing for me. It's like a it's literally a dream. It's a dream, Noah. Like you do not understand. Like I have like it's like happy nerves, but I'm like I'm so freaking excited.
And we have Kiss of the Spider Woman.
Yes. Oh, J-Lo, that performance, you saw it. You saw that perform. What did you think about her AMA performance?
Oh, how she announced her bisexuality. I think that's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, pop
So,
off.
like, forking cool as shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with all the shit she's gone through with men, she might need a woman.
I
She
mean, how
might.
many times el anillo pa cuando?
Yeah.
You know
No,
that
but
she's been engaged 7 times.
is that the right number? Seven?
I want to say maybe you can Google Gemini it or
I
something.
okay, so I know she had like Mark Anthony. She was
Yes.
already engaged to Ben at one point. She got engaged to him again, and then the baseball player, forgot his freaking name. So maybe it's like 4 or 5 times, or actually, I don't know. I might be wrong. But
Well, she got divorced twice from Ben Affleck.
But she had children from Mark Anthony, right?
Yes.
yes, wait, but I didn't think she got married to Ben Affleck the first time. I think
You
they were
know,
gonna get married and then they called it off, I think. Yeah, they
yeah.
didn't get married. So it's they got married once, but they've been engaged twice.
Oh.
I know too much stuff about celebrities. I watch too much like interviews and like reality TV shit. So
I mean, you caught me up on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and
so good.
that is so insane. Like, it's like a binge-worthy, like, just watch and sit down for like 14 hours of your
No,
day.
you really could. Like it's
No, to
addicting.
watch everything, like to watch to catch up.
You haven't seen season 2. You haven't gotten to it yet, right?
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, but did you finish it?
No, I haven't finished it.
Oh my God, you need to finish it.
It just came out May 15th
I'm already done with it.
On Hulu, Disney Plus.
I either have too much time or too little time on my hands. And I apparently had a lot of time to catch up to season 2 because I already finished it.
What were your thoughts on Mormon Wives? I forced him, not forced him.
Suggested he watch it.
Yes.
Yeah. I, I don't know. They look like the Real Housewives of whatever, wherever they
Of
live.
Salt Lake City, yeah.
She lives in
Yeah.
Arizona. They live in Arizona, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
They have, I mean, some of them actually do get along. Like, I feel like some of them are actual friends with each other, but then there's some that they hate each other
Are
so
we
much. And
are we still recording? I can't.
yeah,
I literally can't see.
we are still recording.
Okay.
But yeah, they have so much beef with each other. Like, they really talk badly about each other sometimes. Where I'm like, do you guys really want to be friends? Like, I don't have the energy to fake a friendship. I don't. Like I mean I get it. They're getting that bag though. They're making so much money.
Wait,
Like the
getting that
Mormon wives,
bag.
getting that bag is like getting that money, getting that check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I,
Another expression we learned.
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
another there you go. Yeah, get that bag.
Elder,
You're 36.
and you're 26, and he's how old are you?
65.
65.
65. But yeah,
I
I'm
do think
telling you, these Mormon wives are savage with each other. But they've actually, because of the show, a lot of people are starting to convert to like Mormonism.
Mormonism?
oh,
Yes, they've actually recruited a lot of the church has been able to recruit a lot of people. A lot of people apparently have been hitting up the Mormon wives being like, "I'm joining like the Mormon church because of the show." And like,
Can, can,
yeah.
can I do that with Judaism?
I guess.
Yeah.
Outside the
Of-
outside the train station in New Haven, Connecticut, there's two Orthodox Jews, and when you walk out, they say to you, "Are you a Jew?" You know, because they want to convert you at that point. And the last time I said to him, "I'm not. My boyfriend's Jewish. Should I get him for you?" and they like walk away.
No, those are Hasidic Jews. It's Hasidic Jews are. It's a different. Like you, nothing against Hasidic Jews. Like um, a Jew is a Jew is a Jew.
Yeah, I
Like that's the end of it of that. That's like a period. And that's the end
I watched this.
of that statement of trying to even try to explain like the differences in Judaism.
Yeah,
Uh, the Jewish people take care of each other.
yeah. I
We believe in community. We believe in family. I'm already failing because I don't have three children when I should have six at this point, being 36 years old.
You are not failing whatsoever because, I mean, even if you don't have children, you are doing so
No,
much.
no, but like you're supposed to already be like,
I say to him, well, now that you're almost 40, he was like, I'm not almost 40. I was like, well, you're 36, so that's
I
a
heard the 40s are like the best years. I
the
heard they're
40s,
like,
the 40s are the best years. Or
yes.
were your 40s the best year?
yeah, they were pretty good. I liked them.
Yeah, I've always heard that. I mean, Khloe Kardashian really wanted to turn 40.
Oh,
She like
Khloe
was like
Kardashian is probably gonna be indicted and arrested.
and arrested too.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I feel like that's a tune into next week's episode. I can tell you about like what that's because it's related to Sean Diddy Combs, like and all
Allegedly.
of yeah, like that
Because they arrested Ellen today, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
They did?
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I knew. I'm not so surprised by this.
You're like
I'm not
you're like
that
I
surprised. I
knew
just didn't
Ellen.
know. Well, no, I had a feeling that there was involvement there and that something was gonna happen. You're just gonna start seeing a lot of celebrities in jail. They should do a reality TV show about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I can compose music and create. I mean, Luigi Mangione has his musical in San Francisco that is completely sold out.
How about that?
How about
I
that?
didn't I did not know that.
Yep. There's a whole musical in San Francisco right now that is
See,
sold out for the next 5 months.
maybe there's something there.
So maybe we should create a musical.
A musical about celebrities in jail.
I don't know. There's something, I don't know. Like, if you want to, like,
Yeah,
Honestly, that could be like a really good comedy. Like a really good dramatic comedy.
could be.
No one steal this idea, please.
You know, someone bought the rights to this Diddy thing already.
wait, really?
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
sure that somebody bought the rights to it to make it into a movie.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, a
yeah.
1000%.
Yeah, yeah. 1,000, like 2,000%.
Yeah,
Aren't there already like a bunch? There's a bunch of documentaries on this. Like there's a ton of them out there already about Diddy. I haven't seen those documentaries. I just honestly TikTok is like my news outlet. I find out everything from TikTok. Like I really do at this
Well,
point.
so tune in, subscribe, follow. I don't know. What are the two?
Yeah, go like and subscribe. Tune in next week. We post every single Wednesday. You're definitely gonna want to watch the
yeah,
following episode. I promise you it's gonna be really, really good, guys. So
yeah.
go like and subscribe and find out next week what's brewing.
Right? Watch, like, and subscribe.
Okay, awesome. That was fun. Oh my God.
Wait, I can't see.